Gunnar, thanks for joining us. It's really a pleasure to have you.
It's great to be here. Thanks, Jared.
Can you just tell us a little bit about Mercy Housing?
If you're a low-income renter in the United States today, you're facing a shortfall of about 7 million affordable homes, and that gap continues to grow. So at Mercy Housing, we're working really hard to create and preserve affordable housing for these low-income renters. We have a very talented group of resident services professionals who work very closely with the residents in our communities to help them take control of their lives and define success in their own terms and help them realize their dreams.
It's wonderful. Prior to the outbreak of COVID-19, it sounds like Mercy Housing was already embracing the cloud. How did this allow you to respond more quickly when the crisis hit?
We were facing a large $1.5 million price tag to replace a bunch of aging hardware in our data centers. When we completed our analysis, we decided to embrace a cloud-first strategy. This is really where we established our relationship with Microsoft Tech for Social Impact. This team has really been tremendous for us. They've provided us with the support that is needed to help us make that pivot and move to the cloud successfully. It was already secure before COVID-19 surfaced. So from a business continuity perspective, our workforce has been able to carry on their work quite effectively. Teams has been a really critical platform for us. Through the video calls, it really has allowed us to maintain that personal connection with our teammates. And we've got to get over those things like, don't worry about, the dog running behind you in the background or the kids popping in. I think for us, that's actually helped strengthen that personal connection because you get to know people a little bit better. So really just encouraging people to turn the video on. We want to see your smile.
I agree with you. It's been awesome to be in all of my colleagues' homes and get to meet their families and see what things are like. That's been really fun.
This closing our offices really represented sort of the burning platform that has really been a catalyst for the adoption of Teams and other Microsoft tools like Planner. And, the thirst for these tools has never been stronger in our organization, frankly. That nonverbal communication, studies have shown that as much of 75% of communication is nonverbal. So we were missing out on a lot of this.
So Gunnar, in one word, what has the crisis meant for you?
When I think about the crisis, I think, it's really been tragic. I think about, all of the different families and especially the vulnerable parts of our population who have been affected the most. We work very closely with low-income residents, and I think about the digital divide has existed in the past, and I think this situation, unfortunately, has exacerbated that situation. Broad-reaching implications. We've worked really hard to try and find the resources available in the community and through our partners to be able to bring solutions to some of these children.
What's been the biggest change for you and your team, and how have you adapted?
There's a thirst for learning the tools, for embracing the technology, and we've been able to accomplish, I think, more from a change management perspective in the last 2 months than we probably would have been able to accomplish in a 6-month period.
What's been the most surprising part about this new way of working?
Well, I think I've been very surprised at how some members of our leadership team have been so excited to embrace some of these technologies. Because I think what's happened, Jared, is that we've proven that not only can we do our jobs from home in most cases, but we can do them quite effectively. And we can maintain that personal connection by using video conferencing on Teams. We're able to collaborate, just like we're in the office, but we're doing it from home.
And do you think over time that Teams will help you to either expand the scope of the services that you can offer or even reach more people than you have been able to in the past?
Our leaders are always going to be focused on looking for ways to create efficiencies and be able to extend the reach of our very limited resources. And we recognize that Teams is a really valuable platform for that. We know that from one centralized location, one of our resident services staff can provide programming to multiple communities across the country.
It sounds like Mercy Housing is not only surviving, but you're really thriving. And that makes me think of, what have you learned from this experience that you'd share with colleagues around the world who are also trying to adapt?
What I've learned is, to really take on a healthy dose of mercy, which happens to be one of our core values, and give people a little extra grace because folks are on edge right now. And, they may be taking things a little bit differently than they have in the past.
I love it. Those are great suggestions. And I hope that your idea of having a bit of mercy and grace for each other will continue well beyond the crisis. That would be a very nice outcome from what we're experiencing. Thank you so much for the time, Gunnar. We really appreciate it. And we look forward to working with you in the future.
Thank you, Jared. My pleasure.